Live from London, I'm Caroline Hyde.
And in New York, I'm Vonnie Quinn. This is Bloomberg Markets. It is time now for Futures in Focus. Trade fears sending copper falling below $6,000 per metric ton on the LME. Let's bring in Scott Gecas, Chief Market Strategist at Longleaf Trading. Scott, is the dollar responsible for all of this, the stronger dollar?
Yeah, I think the stronger dollar is having a more effect on just the metals across the board. You know, copper in particular, you've seen that big strike all the way down. You're testing levels that we haven't seen since 2016. You know, pretty much across the board. You know, copper, gold, silver, all the charts look very similar. You know, the copper, market's all oversold. I think the big risk right now is just going to be due to headline risk. You know, that's been the indicator for everything across the board. There's a lot of money on the sidelines, just completely across the board, whether it be equities, commodities, futures, whatever it is. Everyone's concerned just about the headline risk. When the headlines break, you see spikes, you see drops, and then you see everything come back to normal. So right now, the biggest thing that all the traders here in Chicago are looking at is all due to headline risk.
Why is everything falling of a piece, though? Are there any commodities that you can pull out of that bag and say, well, they're not going to get as affected? It feels like, it's not just the industrial metals, but it's also the, the soft grains and everything else in between.
Yeah, the grain market across the board, I mean, that's the same thing is due to headline risk. You have the tariffs with the soybeans. That's been a big factor. That's why you're seeing the big drop in soybeans. But with the soybeans in particular, you're seeing that 25% tariffs is already priced in. Brazil's trading at about 270 over, where U.S. is traded about 60 cents over. That confirms that tariff talk is priced into the markets. Any positive news out of the tariff talk, you're going to see a big spike in all the commodities.
All right, our thanks to you. That is Scott Gecas of Longleaf Trading. That's our Futures in Focus. Caroline.